Beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First offering on its way. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In his career against Porcello, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 2-0 now.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Porcello is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Just short, hit hard. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball one to start the at-bat. In there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Brantley. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa over to his left. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Alex Bregman.
Leading off for Houston, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Alex Bregman.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is foul right side.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Carlos Correa is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. 1-0 the count. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In his career against Porcello, he's 0 for 8. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, J.D. Martinez.
Leading off.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
J.D.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Brantley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
No left fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for Houston, the right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Reddick.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's George Springer. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Betts giving chase. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line to the right side, but foul. Reddick, the runner at third. Springer stands at second. No outs. Don't want to forget about him. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Pickoff throw to third, and he'll dive back in safely. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
23.
Here's Michael Brantley, and their runners at the corners now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Bregman goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Number 44 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at...
Oh, and he misses it. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he's safe. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 5. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Striding in, Josh Reddick as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1. This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, Jose Altuve. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The 2-2. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Digging in, Rafael Devers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. Line towards center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to first, not in time for the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in and looking for more, number 44. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And that misses. 2-1. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Carlos Correa now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2-0 now. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Moreland gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. 15. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Robinson.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Now digging in, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take. 3-1 now. Now a move over to first. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The center fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, George Springer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chirinos at second with 2 down. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Faces are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Brandon Workman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Line drive to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The count now at 2-1. And this is popped up back behind second. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Josh James gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Number 39.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Reddick. He's there and records the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Correa is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
In there, no balls and a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Liner in there for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Now a drive by Chirinos. Deep left field. Looking up is Benintendi. And it's gone. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez.
off
And he'll
for the
start
Red
out the
Sox,
bottom of the 8th inning.
the catcher.
First pitch
Christian
coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line to the right side. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Number 23 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner.
Number 23. Now
New pitcher coming up. Now as we'll get a look.
Number 38. Joe Smith.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
The right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the move is Springer. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he is in there. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Standing in, Rafael Devers. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Popped him up. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4.
Altuve.
Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jose Altuve becomes the first out in the 9th inning. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
the third.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Now trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There is Altuve on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.